Hello everybody. It's been a while since I had an opportunity to go on a road trip. But today this opportunity presented itself. As you can see, I'm in my usual vehicle, nothing special. But it's a special day for me because it's a Wednesday and I took a day off work and my son wasn't in school today. So we decided to go on a little road trip. Actually, my first ever road trip with my son. And he's the oldest of the two, so obviously my daughter is too young to go on any extensive road trips. But I decided, you know what? Why not go from Illinois to Wisconsin and look at the cave? It's a cave of the mounds, which I'm sure a lot of you know what it is or where it is. And we got in, we took off. It's about 2.5 hours from where I live, and it was amazing. The car was amazing. The kid was amazing. The attraction, the cave itself was great. We had a nice tour, and so we're heading back right now. It's already kind of afternoon, and I decided, you know what? It's been a long time since I went on a road trip. If you guys remember, last year I posted a series of videos where I would travel for work. I took a couple trips in this town car, and then I rented a few cars because the company would allow me to do that and not spend my own money or gas. But I did that, and that was the last time. So that was over a year. It was more like a year and a half. But today I was like, man, I forgot how amazing it is to drive this town car on a highway and just go on a road trip. Don't worry about anything. And at this moment, obviously, there you go. Okay, I caught it at the right angle. There we go. 116,000 miles, traveling about 77. Yeah, I'm in the left lane. I remember that whole thing where you guys were telling me how I hog the left lane because it's for passing. Well, you know what? I am passing. I'm just going to be passing for the next 2 hours. How's that? Yeah, and everything is great. It's a nice day. The AC works, like I keep mentioning. It blows from the dash when it's supposed to be on the defrost. And I am filming with my folded version of the Fold. You can kind of hopefully see it there. And I'm connected so it doesn't lose power because it's like a 2.5 hour drive. And also, while I'm filming, I actually have a navigation app, pulled up on a little tiny screen. And it works, so I can kind of see where I'm filming. And I'm also using the 9:16 aspect ratio in the closed version of the phone, so hopefully that will come out fine. And yeah, and you know what? After all the fixes and the breakdowns and trying to sell it multiple times, yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking, like, what other vehicle can I possibly buy that doesn't cost an arm and a leg these days, and even if it's not a Lincoln, even if it's not a town car, like, what other cars can I possibly get that would give me the same pleasure and joy of just taking it out on the highway and just cruising along? Yeah, I mean, an Explorer could do it, obviously. There it is. What? But I don't know, I'm not really into SUVs. I mean, I could be. I like Explorers, but I don't know why I'm talking about Explorers. But anyway, and I thought to myself, you know what? I don't know. Maybe this is fate. Maybe I don't need to be looking for another car. Maybe I just need to enjoy this one. I fixed most of the major things. I know that the air suspension, air ride will probably need to be, either serviced or fixed or whatever, or deleted. Although I don't want to be driving with the symbol eliminated saying that it needs service. I don't know. I think I fall in love with this car every single time I take it out on the road, and when there's that honeymoon phase where I just fix something, and there's several months of time where it just works. You know what? I did have a little boo-boo with this car, and I'm gonna try and film it. Hopefully, I don't kill myself. You know what? I'm not gonna try and kill myself, especially with my kid behind me. I'll just post a picture. But basically, my wife was in this car for a whole period of about 5 minutes. We took a really short trip, and she caught the seat belt on the passenger side in the door. And obviously I have a ton of grease in there because I lubricated the heck out of those hinges. and she caught it in there and she shut the door, so now the seat belt looks like crap. And that was a little boo-boo. I told her, it's like, look, honey, you don't have to like show how much you hate this car by actually damaging it. Well, she laughed, saying she apologized. She didn't know that she did that. But it's amazing how she wasn't in this car for a whole 5 minutes, and this was even a one-way trip, and she damaged it. So, oh well, what am I gonna do? Yep. So there we have it. So this is my little just driving, enjoying it, nice and quiet. AC works, beautiful day. It just works. This is a wonderful machine. And I just watched a video of the Car Wizard, where he was talking about the most reliable cars under 10 grand, and he specifically mentions, the Panther platform. And I was like, yep, I got that one. He was focusing on the Crown Vic. Oh, my Bluetooth is beeping, saying that the battery's dying. So let me turn that off. And, as I was watching it, he was focusing about the Crown Vic, and he was saying how, obviously be careful when you buy a Crown Vic. If it's a former police car, just don't expect, the same reliability as it would be, a civilian, babied version. But I was like, yep, oh yeah, I can agree. But obviously mine has a few rust spots that I will be working on fixing. Just need a little bit more free time than today I can spend. And then I'll fix that. I don't know, maybe there'll be a few things. I mean, I hope nothing major will break, obviously, because I'm not into big repair bills like most of you. And that's it. Just cruising along. All right, well, I'm rambling. Had a great day, enjoying the drive. Got like 2 more hours to go before I get home. And amazing car, despite of everything I say and do. And I know you guys don't approve of some of my repairs and the Flex Seal, but trust me, I'll bring the Flex Seal out again. It'll keep happening. I have some ideas how to fix rust with Flex Seal, and God help me, I'm gonna do something stupid. So, all right, everybody, stay safe. Appreciate all your support, all the views, all the likes, all the comments, even the goofy ones. Yeah, me and this town car, we'll keep. Maybe we'll hit that 120,000 before the year's out. Who knows? If we go on a couple more road trips, maybe, for sure. All right, see you, everybody. All right, so we're not done yet, because look, I'm driving down this whatever this road might be, and look what I'm coming up behind. A white town car, last gen. I'm zooming it in as much as I can. Obviously, I mean, I don't want to get, super close. So, since, we're going about, like, I don't know, 65, 62, something like that. Yeah, so you can kind of see my zoom. Here's my steering wheel, and there's the town car in front. Beautiful. I think it's got Wisconsin plates. It's hard for me to see from, since my eyes don't zoom in the same way, because this is where it is right now. And man, they're still out there. Let me see if I can get a little closer. Beautiful color. Beautiful Wisconsin. Yeah, I think it's Wisconsin. I see a little Wisconsin plate. Okay. Yeah, I saw like a little glimpse of white ahead, and I was like, man, is that a town car? And I've seen a couple Grand Marquis on the road, like even in this trip. Obviously, I saw a few Crown Vics too, which I think at this point, probably the Grand Marquis are probably the most like numerous, because they were never really used as a cop car. They weren't really used as a limo. I mean, I've seen a couple, but not really. So probably, yeah, that's it. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of tag that along. Obviously, I want to keep my distance. Got plenty of bug juice all over my windshield now. So there it is. Say hello to another cousin town car. All right, so the saga continues. So this Lincoln, that is actually a Wisconsin handicap plate with the rear backup sensor, so 03, 04, 05. We're stuck behind this truck that I don't understand. Why can't he go faster than like 20 miles an hour? And we're stuck behind him because there's really no way to pass. So there you go. So couple Lincolns. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. He's just, oh, because there's a tractor in front of that guy. Oh, or whatever this apparatus is. Well, it is a huge tractor. All right, so I think on my third attempt to get close to this thing and kind of see it, and yeah, he's hauling, or she, but most likely he's hauling. Like every time I get close, like he punches it and then goes out. And we are already, yeah, going 65 out of 16,000. So there we go. All right. So again, excellent day, excellent trip. Hope to do more in this car. See ya.